Since the Supreme Court's landmark ruling in Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization, statistics show 25 million women of childbearing age now live in states where the law makes it tougher to get abortions. Most are led by Republicans, with 14 banning abortion in most cases at any time during pregnancy.
There's no way to really know at this point, but the best guess that we have is about 200,000 children were born this year that would not have been born. That's 200,000 kids. That's 200,000 smiling faces on playgrounds. That's 200,000 silly songs starting in kindergarten. That's 200,000 families.
Meanwhile, 20 states controlled by Democrats have secured access to the procedure.
The consequences of the court's decision have been severe. 1 in 3 women have lost abortion access. 17 million individuals can no longer access the full range of reproductive care.
A new USA Today Suffolk University poll shows 1 in 4 Americans say states imposing strict limits on abortion since the end of Roe v. Wade have made them more supportive of abortion rights. And a Marist national poll shows 2 in 3 Americans saying abortion should only be allowed at most within the first 3 months of pregnancy.
At the 3 abortion mills in this city of Charlotte, we've had 176 moms that have changed their mind. They get on this great big mobile sonogram unit. We get them sonograms, whatever they need. We get them church families that will take them in.
I go up, I can say, hey, I'm Miss Tina. I'm a volunteer here. Here are the things that you have to, here are the things to expect. And they're usually very thankful, you know, and I always tell them, if you need anything, I'm sitting right here on the corner.
Melanie Israel, a policy analyst at the Heritage Foundation, weighed in on the abortion issue 1 year after Dobbs.
I think we just need to take a step back and remember that this is a cause for celebration. There are thousands and thousands of human beings who are alive today because of the Dobbs decision.
Mark Martin, CBN News.
Thank you, Mart. And to continue this conversation, let's bring in Jeannie Mancini, president of the March for Life and someone who's spent her whole life and career dedicated to the pro-life cause. Jeannie, welcome. So 1 year later, what does this anniversary mean to you?
Well, first, thanks so much, Jenna, for having me. And it feels like it's flown. I mean, in so many ways, I just think back to that day, June 24th last year, which is the founder of the March for Life, Nellie Gray's birthday, by the way. And it was just such a special day. I mean, I was overcome with such peace. I was at the Supreme Court that morning and then here in the offices doing Zoom interviews with media all day long. But really, as massive as that victory was, it doesn't even match all of the victories that have been able to happen this year because of its overturn, with all of the states, almost 25. Until yesterday, it was 25. We had a bad Supreme Court decision in Iowa yesterday, but 25 states have enacted life protective laws, and of those, 18 of them protect life from conception. Unbelievable that a year ago we weren't able to do that in this country.
Yeah, I know for you, the March for Life, your focus has really shifted from Washington and the federal level to the state level and what abortion is in these states. What has the reception been in this past year, and what's that looking like for you guys? How's it going?
Oh, thanks for asking. So let me say we're still very active at the federal level because there is a little bit of confusion over what Roe did, which was it returned to the question of pro-life protections to the American people, but there's still absolutely a need at the federal level for those protections, especially for states like California, Michigan, Maryland, New York, who, won't enact pro-life protections. But more importantly, the March for Life began a state march initiative in 2019. That was our first year that we were testing, essentially, what it would be like to take the March for Life to state capitals. And our first was in my home state, Virginia, April of 2019. This year, 2023, we're in 8 states. We've already had 4. We'll have 4 more in the fall, including Pennsylvania, Ohio, a month before their very important ballot initiative, North Dakota, and Michigan. Next year, we'll double that number, and our plan is every year until we're in all 50 states to continue doubling as long as we have the resources. We are seeing the grassroots so excited to enact positive laws in their states. And many of them are fighting really hard battles with ballot initiatives, for example, Ohio. We saw this last year in Michigan and Kansas and a few other states, but there's a real need to rally the troops at the state level.
All right, Jeannie Mancini with the March for Life. It's always good to see you, Jeannie, and we appreciate you joining us this evening. Thank you.